Hi everyone, this is Stella and welcome back to Stella Music Theory. Today we will go over Chapter 11 of Grade 1 in the new ABRSM Workbook series Discovering Music Theory. Chapter 11 is Music in Context. Putting it all together. The last question of the Grade 1 exam is a Music in Context question, in which you will be asked some questions about the things you can see in the passage of music. All of the questions will be about topics covered in this book. Exercise 1. Study this melody and then answer the questions that follow. Question A. Tick the correct key of this melody. If we want to find the key of a melody, we can first check if there is a key signature. In this exercise, there is a key signature with two sharps, and we know that with two sharps, F sharp and C sharp, we are in the key of D major. So the answer is D major. Question B. Tick the bar number that contains an accidental. An accidental means a sharp, a flat, or a natural. So if we look at the music bar by bar, starting from bar 1, we will notice that there is an accidental here in bar 7. Question C. Complete the following two sentences by ticking one box for each. The longest note in the melody is a. The longest note in this melody can be found here and is a dotted minim. Question 2. The highest note in the melody is. If you look through the music, you will notice that this is the highest note and it's a D in treble clef. Next, question D. Circle true or false for each statement. You will notice that I have copied and pasted the melody so we don't have to scroll up and down. Statement number 1. The melody should be played very loudly. Let's find the dynamic markings in the melody. There is a MF at the beginning, which stands for mezzo forte or moderately loud, and there are no other dynamic markings. So this melody is to be played moderately loud instead of very loud. So this statement is false. Statement number 2. The notes in bar 1 are tied. Now we notice that there is a big curved line in bar 1. If a curved line joined up different notes, it is a slur. If it joined up notes of the same pitch, it's a tie. So here in bar 1, this curved line joined up different pitches of notes. So it is a slur and not a tie. So the statement is false. Statement number 3. The melody should be played at a medium speed. The tempo marking is usually shown at the beginning, here. So the tempo marking for this melody is andante, which means medium speed. So this is true. Statement number 4. The note in bar 4 should be held for 3 beats. So this is where bar number 4 is. And this is the note that we are referring to, which is a dotted minim, which lasts for 3 beats. So this statement is true. Exercise 2. Study this melody and then answer the questions that follow. Let's study another melody together. Question A. Tick the bar number that contains a dotted quaver. So if you look through the music, you will find that there is only one dotted note and it's a dotted quaver, which is here, and it can be found in bar number 4. Question B. Tick the word that best describes how the note in bar 4 should be played. So let's find bar 4, which we have boxed already, and we see that there is a curved line that joined up 3 notes, meaning these 3 notes are to be played as a slur or as legato. Question C. This melody is in the key of C major. Tick the degree of the scale of the first note of the melody. So let's find the first note, which is here. We are in bass clef, so this note is a G. And in the key of C major, if you want to write out C major, you can start with C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Name the degree. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So the first note of the melody is a G, and it will be the 5th degree. Question 2, the last note of the melody. So the last note of the melody is this note here, and it's a D in bass clef. So D will be the 2nd degree. Next, question E. Tick one box to complete this sentence. You will notice that again, I have copy and paste the melody, so we don't have to scroll back up. The tempo of the melody is, so the tempo marking can be found at the beginning, and it says allegro, which means quick. Question F, circle true or false for each statement. Statement number 1, the melody is written in the treble clef. If we look at the melody, we will notice that it's written in the bass clef, so this statement is false. Statement number 2, the first note of bar 1 should be played with an accent. So let's find that note. This is the first note of bar 1, and there is an accent on top of the note, so this statement is true. Statement number 3, all the quavers should be played staccato. So let's find all the quavers in this melody. So I'm going to circle all the quavers in this melody, and while we are circling, we will check to see if they are to be played staccato. So this is the first quaver, and there is a staccato. So this is to be played staccato. This one as well. So is this, 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 this. This is also a quaver. However, you will notice that there is no staccato. So the statement all the quavers should be played staccato is false. Statement number 4. All the notes in bar 6 should be played loudly. So let's go to bar 6, which is here. And under the first notes, there is a dynamic sign of forte, which means loud. But under the second note, there is a P, which stands for piano or soft. So not all the notes should be played loudly in bar 6. And the statement is false. Exercise 3. Study this melody and then answer the questions that follow. Question A. Tick the sentence that is correct. Sentence number 1. At the beginning, the music should be played quietly and in a singing style. So let's go to bar number 1. And the dynamic marking is P, which stands for soft. Next to P, we see dolce, which means to play sweetly. So the first sentence is incorrect. Next sentence, at the beginning, the music should be played moderately, quietly, and sweetly. If it's to be played moderately, quietly, we will see the sign MP. However, it's a P in the melody, so again, this is incorrect. Next sentence, at the beginning, the music should be played quietly and sweetly. So P stands for quietly and dolce stands for sweetly. So this is the correct statement. Question B, circle true or false. This piece has a G major key signature. So let's go back to the melody. There is a F sharp in the key signature, which indicates a G major. So this statement is true. Next, question C. Tick the bar that applies to each of these statements. Again, I have copy and paste the melody so we can read it easily. The first one, this bar contains the key note or tonic. We know that we are in the key of G major, so the tonic would be the G. So we have to find a bar that has a G in it. Our first choice is bar number 1, and this is where bar number 1 is. In bar number 1, we have a D in treble clef, so it's not correct. Bar number 2 is here, and in bar number 2, we do have a G, which is here. Let's check the other bars as well. So bar number 6 is here. In this bar, we have E, E, and F sharp. So this is incorrect. And bar number 8, which is here, we have E, C, and B. So bar 2 is the only bar that has a G in it. Next, this bar contains 2 Ds. So let's erase everything first to make it clean. Let's start with our first choice, bar number 2. Here we have a D, B, A, and G. There is only one D, so it's not correct. Next, bar number 3 is here. There's only one note, so there cannot be 2 Ds. Bar number 4 is here. We have a E, F sharp, and G, so there are no Ds. And bar number 7 is here. We have a G, D, and D, so this is the correct answer. Next, this bar contains a crescendo. If we look at the music, we will notice that the crescendo is here, and there's only one crescendo, and it's in bar 6. Next, this bar contains a dotted minim. So this is a minim with a dot, so a dotted minim. And there's one dotted minim which is here in bar 1, so this is the answer. Question D. Complete the following sentences by ticking one box for each. Bar 4 has the same rhythm as, again, let's erase everything. So bar 4 is here. The rhythm is crotchet, crotchet, crotchet. If we scan through the music, we will notice that there's only one bar that has the same rhythm, which is here. Crotchet, 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 and it's bar number 6. Next, slurs are used in. Slur is a curved line that joins different notes together. So here we have a curved line, but this is a tie. And here we have a curved line, and it's a slur. So in bar number 2, we have a slur. There's another curved line here. This is also a slur. So there's also a slur in bar number 7. So 2 and 7 is the answer. Congratulations! You have completed all the work for ABRSM Grade 1 Music Theory. If you haven't already done so, test your knowledge and understanding with the ABRSM Practice Exam Paper on page 55. This is the end of Chapter 11. I hope you find my video useful. If you like my video, do subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'll be uploading video regularly. Stay tuned and see you next time.